record sounds. He sees the big picture. He keeps you on the straight and narrow. He does a budget and he keeps you on it. He recommends songs, musicians, arrangers, and studios. He oversees the arrangers. He's there for all production meetings. He's there for all recording sessions. He assists in mixing and mastering. He's in charge of getting the best performance out of you. That's what he does, which is a lot.
Is that on the handout, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Producer.
Okay.
He does not capitalize the project. He is not some musician who gives you half of an ear while he's playing, which a lot of us wind up having. You know, we have this guy that we love, and he's producing us, but, you know, he's not really with us. He's not an engineer if not informed. And sometimes the engineer becomes the de facto producer because nobody else is doing it. He's not a group consensus of your friends, definitely. Okay, we've picked the songs, we've gotten killer arrangements. How are we doing? Okay, right before, don't worry. Okay, we've picked the songs, we've gotten killer arrangements, we've picked the musicians and the guest stars, we've picked the studio, we've rehearsed the arrangements with the musician. It's now time to go into the studio. Okay, so I think this is a good time to have you, Kim, do your thing, because I see there's a break.
Okay. I'm going to hand you all a CD. It's a sample CD. This is unabashed advertisement for myself in a way.
But I let him do it because I know he's great.
As an arranger. Not as a producer necessarily, but an arranger. And I just want to take a minute to tell you about this. The third and the fourth are from this album I was talking about with Sylvia Brooks. And what we did did a whole album of samples. We use samples. I use Logic. The reason I'll tell you the way this happened. We were going to do it with a live orchestra, and she says, well, I need to have strings. I want strings on this album. Didn't do strings on the last album I did. I said, well, if you can have strings, you've got to have a whole gang of strings. You can't do it with one violin or 3 violins or something like that. She said, okay, start writing the arrangements. So I did that. I didn't think about samples or anything, and I wrote the arrangement. And I'm not a piano player. Her piano player was real sick, and since passed on, Tom Garvin.
Oh, yeah.
And so she said, well, I got to hear the arrangement. I don't know what it's going to sound like before we go to the studio. What she wanted to do was make a demo.